Hi friends, in this video we will learn how to install Jenkins on AWS. Let's go to any of the browser, search for Jenkins, click on the first link itself. Okay, on the home page you will see a download option. Click on the download link. So it will take you to the Jenkins download URL. This is the home page of Jenkins downloadable softwares. So under stable release, look for the generic Java package, which is in the bracket it will be mentioned .var. So copy the link of this downloadable link, go back to server. So this is the AWS VM. So I would like to see, you will see the user is EC2 user. By default for all the AWS accounts it will be EC2 user. Now by using wget command, we will try to download the Jenkins var file. It says wget command not found. I think wget is not installed on this server. Let me try once again. Okay, it's confirmed it's not installed. Let me try to install it by using install wget. Okay, it says I don't have access to run this command. Let's use sudo on install wget. Now it should get installed. Okay, it will download the wget package and install it on the EC2 VM. Okay, it's a very small file and small utility. It got installed. Now this wget, paste the URL which you have copied, enter. It should download the Jenkins var file now. Okay, just a 63 MB file, 100% downloaded. Okay, look for the downloaded file, lsf and lrt. So this is the Jenkins var file which we are going to use it for our installation. Clean up the screen. Now Java is a prerequisite for any of the Jenkins installation. So Jenkins is a Java based application. We should have Java as a prerequisite installed on the server. So I don't have Java installed on this VM. It's a new VM. Let's try to install Java now. So I will install OpenJDK for this demo. Let me try to use this command and install JDK. So there is no package called OpenJDK. So let's use different command, sudo install Java. So it will download the latest version of OpenJDK 1.8.0 for this VM. Okay, you will see this one. So this package will be installed on our server. Let's proceed and say yes. So all these libraries will get installed on the VM, EC2 VM. So it's asking for yes or no. Let's say yes. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's completed very fast for me. Okay, you will see a successful complete message there. Clean up the screen. Let's check the Java version now. We should get the output now. Okay, so this is the version installed. So we got the Java version details over here and remaining details of the Java build details. Okay, now we should be able to proceed with the Jenkins installation as we met all the prerequisites. So let's start the Jenkins instance now by using java space -jar. Okay, java jar, paste the jenkins.var file, hit enter. So this will start your Jenkins instance. It will take few seconds to start the Jenkins. Let's wait for some time until you see the successfully started or running or starting or something. So by default this will run on port 8080. So to complete the further installation of the Jenkins from the browser, we have to make a note of this admin password. So you will see a text there. So Jenkins initial setup is required. An admin user has been created and a password generated. So this is the admin user password for the default admin user. Let's make a note of it. Take notepad, paste the admin password. Okay. If you don't make note also, it's not a problem. You can go to that path where Jenkins is getting installed and copy it. Let's take the VM name. Go to browser, use the port 8080 which is a default for Jenkins instance. Okay, Jenkins is getting started. To unlock the Jenkins and proceed with the further installation of Jenkins, we need to enter the admin password here, which we have already made a note of it, and also you can take from the server instance if it is active already. Just take it. I'm taking from the notepad, which is also same. Okay. Enter the admin password, click on continue. So on the next screen, you will get an option to proceed with the next steps of Jenkins installation. It's taking some time to validate the admin password by connecting to the server from the browser via the port 8080. So let's give it some time. Okay, so we got the customize Jenkins option. So one is install suggested plugins and select plugins to install. Let me select the select plugins to install and see what are the options we get inside it. So here by default a few plugins got selected and we have a choice to select all of these plugins and install it. You will see in the top of the screen all, none and suggested. Let me uncheck some of them and try to install it. So I will not be using this instance for regular purpose. This is just for a demo to show how to do the installation on the AWS VM. Okay, I am checking some of them. Okay, it's okay to proceed further. We have very few plugins getting installed. So I just click on next. So these plugins getting installed for this instance of Jenkins. So based on your internet speed, it will take some time. So there are very few, so it should complete very fast. Bear with me for a few seconds. Okay, it's almost completed. The final one is getting installed. Okay, that is also completed now. So now it will move further and give us a form to create a new admin user ID. Let's see how it will be. Okay, so create a first admin user ID. So this is the form. You have to enter your username, password, full name and email address. You can skip and continue as the default admin ID. Let me skip and continue. So this is the option you have to click, skip and continue. Make a note of this URL. This is the default URL for your Jenkins. Just make a note of it. Okay. So it says to log into the username admin and use the admin password, which you have made a note on the notepad. So during the installation we have taken that admin password, so we can use that admin password for the default admin user ID to log in into the Jenkins console. Okay, this is the dashboard of Jenkins console. Once you log in for the first time, you will get to see this screen. Let me log out and re-log in with the admin password, which is this one. Enter the user ID admin, paste the password, sign in. You should be able to successfully log in. Okay, we have logged in successfully. So this is the one method, and the second method is I will show how to do the other method of Jenkins installation on top of AWS VM. Let's take the VM name, which is public DNS name. Go to putty. And before click on open, make sure you have that private key is accessible for this session. So it's not there. I have not saved it actually. Select it. Open and open. So you should be able to log in successfully. This is how we connect to AWS VM with public and private key combination. So now let's proceed and install Jenkins. Or before proceeding with that one, let's run sudo yum update so that all the repositories of Red Hat Linux will be updated. This will take some time. There are 137 packages getting updated with this installation. Sorry, it's 113 packages. Okay, it takes few minutes based on the net speed, etc. Let me pause and resume. Okay, the installation is complete now. Yeah. There is a confirmation. Clean up the screen and check for the Java version whether Java is installed or not. Okay, Java is installed because we did just now before doing the var deployment. By using sudo command, we'll try to install the Jenkins now. Okay, it's trying to check all the repositories and says no match for argument Jenkins. It verified all the RHEL repositories and it did not find any package Jenkins because we have not enabled the Jenkins repository. So let's go to Jenkins website and enable the Jenkins repository. Search for Jenkins, open the Jenkins official website, go to download, under stable release, scroll down, look for the one which has the CentOS Fedora Red Hat link, the third one. Yeah, so I am using Red Hat on this VM. So let's go ahead and click on that link. Yeah, just highlighting here. Okay, click on. Okay, so here there is a command already given on the documentation, sudo wget yum repos d. So this will enable the Jenkins repository on our VM. So whenever you use next time Jenkins install, it will connect to this repository and download the software. Okay, it is enabled successfully. You see that configuration file is added there. Okay, and we have to add the public key of this repository. That is the second command, so that it will be pre-authenticated when we run the yum install Jenkins command. Let's add this public key as well for the Jenkins repository. Just clear the screen. So the next command is yum install Jenkins. Clear the screen and go to home page. Use sudo command because we are using with EC2 user. The same command should work with the root user. So that's why I am using sudo here. So it will download the latest version of Jenkins and install on our server. Okay, which is the stable release, and release number, build number is 2.235. Let's proceed and enter yes. So this will take few seconds. Okay, it's completed. You will see the Jenkins full name here, Jenkins 2.235 and the Nora. The status is complete now. Okay, once you install the Jenkins, check the status of Jenkins by using this command. Sudo systemctl systemctl status Jenkins. Okay, the status is inactive or dead. You will see here inactive or dead. Let me start it now and see the status once again. So use sudo systemctl start Jenkins. Enter. Okay, it won't give any output, but it has started actually. Just check the status again. So you will see active and running. So we just started the Jenkins now. Let's go to the browser and take the public DNS name of this VM. Yeah, this is the one. Copy it, go to browser, paste it, and this Jenkins is running on port 8080. We have not changed the port, which is the default for Jenkins. Okay, it's getting launched. We have to enter the default admin password for the installation to proceed. Cat that file, copy the admin password, use sudo and cat, sudo cat, copy this default admin password, enter here and click on continue to proceed further installation. Okay, to customize the Jenkins installation, we have two options: install suggested plugins and select plugins to install. Let's proceed and install suggested plugins. So these are the recommended plugins by default for any of the Jenkins installation. So I just selected it and proceeded. It will download. Okay, all the downloads of plugins complete and proceeded. by default, so we have option to create a new admin user ID by filling this form by entering your user ID, email address and name, and we have a choice to skip this. For this demo, I would like to skip and proceed with the default admin user ID. This is the URL of your Jenkins instance. Make a note of it and proceed further. Save and finish. Okay. Click on start using Jenkins so that Jenkins will be started and you will be logged into the Jenkins. So this is the home page of Jenkins, which is also called as Jenkins dashboard. Let me log out and try to relog in. So, okay, let's stop and start so that then I will try to relog in if possible. So now Jenkins instance is up and running. Let's try to stop or restart it. So I'm just checking the status once again. It's running. Now let's restart it now. Let me clean the screen and start fresh. So sudo systemctl stop Jenkins. First let me try restart Jenkins, enter. So that Jenkins will be restarted. Once after entering this command, Jenkins will take 10 seconds to restart the instance. So it's not yet restarted. So it will take 10 seconds to get the instruction and start it. Okay, now it's getting restarted. So please wait for, so it is stopped and restarting. Okay, Jenkins is up now. Let's go back to server. So we can use one more command to stop the Jenkins instance, which is this command, sudo systemctl stop Jenkins. Okay, I have stopped it successfully now. Let's go back to browser, refresh the browser and let's see. So Jenkins is down, and this is how we stop, start, restart and check the status of Jenkins instance by using these commands. These are specific to root. So since I am using with EC2 user, that's why I am using sudo. So in your real time, you will have to use root instance or root ID to start this.